welcome to episode 2 of Kael'Alanai. Yes, the sun just came up. I felt like getting some more progress done in terms of progression. I've done a little bit of grinding of the quarry here, some off-camera mining if you will. And also got myself some new armor, and I also last night managed to, after recording episode 1, because I'm recording this the day after I recorded episode 1, even though it's released a week later. Why has it got inactive slot? Oh, but upgrade my normal backpack, which I had on, they didn't really see it in episode 1, then upgrade the backpack to a diamond backpack, which is only one lower than the highest tier that sophisticated backpacks has. And just got this up because I was looking at whether I have any brewing mods earlier on. Right, and let's jump to the Manor. Just need to check. Not sure why that gets lagging so much too. It's not usually lagging like this. Looks like a trees turn spawn in the intervening time. I also made myself a diamond shovel and diamond axe today because I managed to get a few diamonds last night. And today I also jumped to a cleric that I found the other day to be able to get some more diamonds, because the cleric, you can trade gold and get emeralds. I was able to trade in 12 gold to make 12 emeralds. And yeah. Right now, it's smart to put some of them up there. And yes, I'm also deliberately still only using stone pickaxes, mainly because I don't have a good supply or source of diamonds right now. So, to make sure I don't just blow through my very limited supply, I figured, I'll just simply continue using stone now. About right. Alright, let's see where I gotta work. Because I want to try and get more of the manor in place, so that I can get closer to the basement area, which will then allow me to actually start making machines and everything. Okay, so looks like I've got to build all over there. Okay. Right, let's take here out. Right, so that needs cobble. Do I have any cobble things on me still? Looks like no. Okay. I'm derping. Alright, alright. Yeah, one round. There we go. Yeah. That there needs to be brought out. Can't work anything with sticks, because... Oh. Okay, looks like I actually can turn this right clicking I can't do. Well, kinda can. Oh. Alright. Yeah, no one there. And then Get another one there. And then of course, these. Now the hope is to be able to get, like, I'm not really counting on being able to actually get all of the way over to where the basement will actually be placed. But I'm hoping for, at the very least, being able to get at least enough over that I can maybe start building the stairs down. I don't know yet. Okay, cool, so I can actually place sword. Alright. Slowly. And I decided to just limit all my progression basically to during the episodes. Just because, you know, like, this is the kind of content that I want to make. Like, I know that it won't really be like the way that the algorithm like really encourages, but like honestly I'm just mainly just trying to doing like content not so much to make money, more literally just to, like, you know, basically share my experience in Minecraft with the world. So, you know, not getting rent and like not getting pushed in the algorithm. That's like okay, whatever. Like not every channel that can blow up. So that's my philosophy on it anyway. Actually, I'm gonna smart put that there. Alright. Cool, so I go out of ways. Unfortunately, I have to try and kill a fox or two later on as well, because no foxes actually have meat thanks to butcher. Thankfully, though, I only need just enough that I can actually make on one point, just enough that I can eat the like the full amount of of 10 meats that they actually produce. Because let's go fox, like again. Okay, so it's like what? As long as it drops what total of 2 fox meat, that'll be enough, you know, for me to able to actually and that should be enough for me to able, you know, to get the 2 you know, the 2 meat forms for an extra, you know, 2 unique foods towards my health. Huh. Apparently you can get zombie foxes. Right. Yeah. And this is gonna be the stairs leading up, by the way. But where I need to go though is way over there. Like literally, this is like what, about 8, I believe, chunks across. I think it's 8. I know it's 128 blocks wide for the whole building, put it that way. So that kind of gives you an idea of just the scale of this place. Like, even literally this, like this whole entire checkerboard box is literally just a third of the footprint. So yeah, all down there it's going to have to be all terraformed. But, you know, at least I'll have 10 tons of granite, lush dirt and salt dirt to shove underneath to stop mob spawns. But that's all mainly for later on type thing. Yeah. Right, let's go this way. I had built this on the like the original version of Eternity, the one that was lost, thanks to me messing up with World Edit. Eventually, I'll actually have to have turn the floor plan up on my second monitor, which right now I've got turn OBS up on the second monitor and just so I can see if I'm actually still recording. Crap. Most dangerous place to be working with when phantoms arrive. Unfortunately, I can still only use a wooden sword, but you know, it's all good. Because eventually, I will actually be able to use a stone sword. And there I go. Ooh, I died. Alright. I'm going smart. I'm just going to jump home and sleep the night away. Because that way I can get rid of the phantoms. Helps if I got the right offhand. Yeah, just gotta leave that there for now. Right now. Alright, jump. Alright. Okay. Again? Bloody hell. Hate lag spikes. Like, I'm not even sure why it's even lagging today. And had the same issue this morning too. Okay, so this is on default, that's why. Alright. Okay. Apparently I didn't spawn a body. Oh well. And jump. And of course got to initiate again. Alright, now. There. I'm not sure off the top of my head what I got the cobblestone slabs marking here, but I think it might possibly be marking an open area, because I know I've also used them over in the den to make like basically to mark out where the fireplace is. Alright. Now so that's 3, 2, 3. Alright, cool. Yeah, I don't know if good, I do have some cut deep slate slabs. Okay. Now eventually, once I get my pneumatic leggings, I'll be able to get a deep pockets upgrade, which I'm planning to only actually come on. Okay, so it's not perfect then. then. Why aren't the gems showing up? Ugh, come on, really? For some reason, the gems won't show up. And yeah, it's like gems just aren't even existing anymore. These are the ones I'll be using, by the way. Not so much this one though. I'm not sure why I've got it unmarked actually. What I'm looking for though. Okay, so it's the Ender Surge gem. So I'll only need Deep Pockets 1, thanks to the Ender Surge gem. Because that'll take me up to Deep Pockets 3, which gives me another 3 rows of inventory space plus another 4 offhands, which is very helpful. Yeah. 1, 2, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, just clean up there and let's back to these again. I'm not sure why exactly it's not fully at the edge here. So it has to be freaking a block of something I'm missing for it to have been able to get as far as it did. I'll be able to try and work out using the floor plan, right? What I'm missing anyway. Alright, continue here. Yeah, of course I need another one, so... Yeah, technically. Alright. And then... goes there. I'll most likely just fill out this whole area here first, and then once I've done that, then get the next schematic turn locked in. Which unfortunately does mean that the basement will take a little bit longer to get to, but it's either that or just literally not be able to even work out where I've got to go. I mean, I suppose I could technically just simply realign the turn schematic, but yeah. Hang on, I got fly on. Turn off flight just feels like just feels not quite like something I want to use right now, just in general, but I would just use armor to fly because Pneumaticcraft adds jet boots, but I haven't got that much progression yet. Like, literally I don't even have the turn. Actually, do I have the first explosion advancement? So I'm not sure if I've actually gotten the achievement for collecting my first what I got, my first compressed iron yet. And looks like no. But I do have this one because I decided to use a Omni Hopper, just grab dab any eye, and some speed upgrades to empty out one of the bins, which we go here. It was specifically to fill up this bin here, because I'd already filled this bin. And then of course I also needed to move all the items into this bin. And yeah. And mind you, all this has literally just come out of here. So that gives you an idea of how insane it is. Alright, what am I open up turn journey map for? All I really need is just to jump. Alright. And 3 more, okay. 1, 2, 3. Alright. And then back to you again. Kind of feel like there's something missing still though. Like I somehow missed part of the actual schematic. It all looks right though. One more. Just there. Yeah. Unfortunately, right now, all of the action's kind of slow burn. But once I actually start getting the basement in place, that's when things will really start speeding up. Might do an entire episode where just all I do is just simply grind out combat levels, because I need to do that too. Because everything that I will need for storage literally is essentially locked behind the nether. Because to make fluix crystals, right? Once it actually decides to stop lagging. No idea why the hell it's so freaking laggy today. And like, you basically need nether quartz for the first fluix crystal. Right? And of course, to get nether quartz, you have to go into the nether, because there's no way to get in the overworld. Well, then again, apparently... Okay, so I might actually be able to go back into nether, but the same time, though, like, you know, that's diorite giving you a chance at it. But crushing wheels, you kind of need, like, a good chunk of, like, progression in create. So, like, at that point, I'd need to have that an enemy system already made. So that's sadly not really viable for me. Alright. Okay. Smart. And let's turn connect all here up so I can work out where the hell I'm actually working with. I'm gonna have to turn and see if I have to, in some way, rebuild part of the turn design. Now, from the looks of things, so I'm gonna have to turn, also build here in. Alright. I'm gonna have to try and build more so I can actually see it on the map. And I'm thinking, like, technically you can call this turn like Blockmore House, because it's based on the real life Biltmore, right? And Biltmore turn estate / Biltmore House. Yes, looks like that is an open area. So it just continues on through. And yeah, it's just... Ow. Looks like this is purely just... okay, now. Might help if I actually had some... some more pine planks to work with, but unfortunately, I don't have any. Which means we're gonna have to go find a pine slopes. Where's pine slopes? Let's try and look by biome. Frozen tundra. Golden forest, pumpkin valley. Glacier. So birch, plains. Alright, looks like I have to go. I think it's here. Yeah, pine slopes here. Teleport here. I love tree capacitor mods. Or tree capitator rather. And put the bones away for now. Yeah. Alright, cool, so that's Revy'Ru'un. Yeah. I'm gonna mark this as pine plantation. Of course, we'll also need net while of AFKing here net to recover, because I don't have any chunk loading here. Jump up on the side then. And once again, Kael sucks at starting at hardcore. I mean, not hardcore, in turn parkour, sorry. Alright, now put these ones in my chest and continue along. And part of the reason why I practically had nothing done on the Manor yet was because I was actually waiting until I was able to get a mechanical saw to be able to actually make the sticks, or make the planks rather, because just using the crafting grid I can only get 4 planks out of every 4 planks out of every log, which unfortunately would pretty rapidly result in like effectively lost potential planks. Because literally in just 2 logs, that's literally an entire log lost. Because vanilla, that'll make 8 planks, whereas with a mechanical saw, this is equal to this in crafting. A little bit more. And of course it's frozen again. I'm really not sure what the hell's going on with my computer today. Yeah, well. Right. 3 more. Right around. Looks like no, okay. I'm going until nearly another stack now, I think, because I don't think, yeah, can't hold any more in my ender chest. Oh well. Alright. Now we jumped home. I'll eat. Okay. Eat a kidney. And now we'll begin the process of, yeah, just basically making to strip logs to then be able to make turn planks. Slowly getting through now. I'm gonna probably just make probably 10 logs worth to begin with. Go. And there's my soon to be 60 planks. Which, if my maths is right, will then become 120 slabs. And ironically enough, I'll basically end up getting all of the turn slabs back anyway, because I'm planning to just have the slabs act as a what do I call it? Essentially a like kind of like temporary guide type thing, and then the aim is to eventually be able to like just replace it fully with a dedicated material. What that material is, I have no idea yet. But okay, apparently I've basically run out of meat. Or at least I've run out of meat in my backpack. Okay, in here? No. Need to kill a couple of rabbits for that. Raw calamari. Have I eaten? No, I haven't eaten cooked. Okay. Walk to the mine. And cook that up. There we go. really didn't do much in terms of restoring hunger, but it is progressing. It is progress towards my next heart, which is very good. Alright. And I need shears now. There they are. And hang on. It was smart. Take my only cow carcass and set that to drain. Now I can go and get my shears. Not really sure where exactly I'm getting farming from. Oh well. Chicken head, but I don't need. Raw chicken I haven't eaten yet, so that have done intestines. Don't need to play heads. And I know I've got chicken feet somewhere. I think I might be in my temporary chest. Right. And of course, once again, really glitchy. Huh. Seems legit. Alright. Put it there. Yeah, where's the rag? There's the rag. And grab salt. There we go. And now I can get tons of beef. Cowhead don't need. Rump steak I haven't eaten cooked yet. No, screw it. Let's put them all in there. Just so I can carry more of this stuff. And now we go and yeah, cook all the meat. So I'm pretty sure. Let's go to vanilla. There we go. Yeah, eating all of these, so douche, 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 and raw beef. I've also eaten steak. What can I chop it up into? Right. Yeah. Need put your way, which means you need to go up in there. Right. Minced beef I've not yet eaten. Which means also not yet eaten the cooked version. Liver. Put him offhand. Right. Is it two? Okay. Slowly getting through all this. And also, with the turn dogs, then you'll find that I won't really mention anything about that. The turn, like, whether or not the turn, the third one is a boy or a girl yet. Partly because, as of recording this, episode 1 is not yet released. Partly because, well, I'm gonna wait for kind of like a majority to vote in the comments on episode 1. Might wait until episode 10 to tally up the votes, give enough time for them to actually come in semi-reasonably, like numerous in semi-numerous amounts. And looks like the Iron Golem, at least somewhat, actually does his job. Not sure if you could hear it in the video, but the Iron Golem out there actually killed a zombie. Hence the reason why I started moving this way and I was like, oh, it's already dead. Anything else rule? Nope. Okay, cool. Yeah, just go wait for these last two to cook. And then I can go off and do whatever the hell I want. Well, kind of. Back to the Manor Edge. Also, thanks to ecological land, like basically this entire area is just filled with trees. Like when I first arrived, it was like not this full. But oh well, just means that I get tons and tons of turning oak logs to work with. Yeah. I need yes. Need to make all here pine slabs. Ooh, emerald ore. Use my diamond pick to get that later on. For now though. I can't remember what I used in this dirt for either. Like, what it was 3 blocks wide. And then looks like 5 blocks wide, so I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so looking at what, so there's the stairs going up. Let's get the center on. Get back. Bruh. Only problem with turning landing on slabs, we can literally fall right through them when you teleport back. Now here I will actually need fly, because I need to be able to place the schematic and align it properly. Now, position here, and then that's rotate. Pretty sure it'd be like that. And then okay. So whereabouts is that meant to go? I ain't sure where the heck this is meant to go now. It kind of looks like it's supposed to go here though. Actually, I think it might be, yeah. Because then that there links up with. I can get out here. Not quite far enough yet. So, and then that's off by how many? Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Right, so there's only a bit that should be that there, I think, maybe? Right, yes. Let's try this. Alright. Only problem with working with such a massive net and structure, it's really hard to know when you're actually, or hard to know what part you're actually working with, really. Alright, need to go more that way. Yep, and we'll bring it out some more. And that air needs to come out a little bit more. A little more again. That almost looks like it's aligned. But that's also aligned on the wrong spot. Bring it in towards me a bit. And he's coming a little bit more. And a little bit more again. Also, seam. And looks like that possibly sits there. Let's see. And I'm gonna clear chat. Right. Bear with me while I check the floor plan. Because as long as I can get this positioned right and aligned properly with this, I'll be able to get the other two schematics also in. Yeah. Okay. So that's... Right. So that is... Okay, cool. So circle there is the winter garden. And then the box is a corridor, though the corridor is supposed to be double width. But unfortunately there's not really any like scaling things that actually tend to show up on the floor plan I've got, so how big was that meant to be? Grab my yardstick. I guess that's 3 there. It's supposed to be 3. So looks like that basically sits like that. So then what am I missing here then? Because that's 4. How many is that supposed to be? Looks like 6. Okay, so... Oh. 5, 6. And then... should be... couple... at this way. Right, how many though? Alright, so it looks like it's basically 2 out and then in. Kinda works. At the same time, there's also that though. Alright, so... should be slightly smaller than the den. Alright, let's put you out there. Assume that so I managed to technically break there. Because to be fair, I couldn't really see where I was placing each of the schematic turn points. And then comes out by 2 and then comes in by 3. Sort of close. Now, this here should be pretty yeah, it should be pretty what do you call it? Like pretty symmetrical. Which means that this is actually this. And unfortunately I can't look at the original plan of how they actually built this, so go effectively work it by kind of memory and sight of how I built, or how I recorded rather, the schematics. And this definitely does not quite look right. Okay, so 6 out there, and 6 out there too. Hang on. Flashback that. Which then technically aligns. Alright, I'm going smart. I'm just gonna rip that back to there. And I'm gonna jump home and put the other schematic back on, see if I have messed it up. Back. Hang on. I didn't clean here up. What the fuck? Alright. And that's somehow off. Alright. Let's drop it. Let's go here. I need to rotate that way. It kind of seems like I have got it pretty correct, but see soon enough. It's all correct here, so I don't know. This kind of somehow doesn't really feel right, so to speak. Alright. Just turn that toggle back to OBS net, and looks like I'm once again over the length I was actually aiming for. Because the intended length of these episodes is only like, what, 45 minutes? Alright, push here into position. Right. This doesn't quite seem right here. Okay, so... I see why. And then... Okay. Let's look here. Now it looks right. Alright, I'm going to be smart and just cover this episode here and just record the next part as the start of episode 3. So, see you then.